In this squat variation, the task is to move your hip in a circle, or maybe it's an oval or egg, in the frontal plane. The task can be performed on axis with your weight staying on top of the hip, or it can be performed with your shoulders and hips counter-moving compared to each other, which lets you keep equal weight in both feet and will probably be easier. Because in the on-axis version, all your weight will be shifting over one foot instead of being able to keep the weight centered with an off-axis body. Anyway, the purpose of this is just to highlight how this task can look differently depending on you and how you perform it. Use the image of a circle to guide your hips around and see how it feels. You can challenge yourself more on good days or less on harder days, and see this way of squatting as an exploratory open task. So for the rest of the video, I'll just talk about some setup options. To find your natural squat position, some people find that jumping around a bit can help to see what feels the most natural. Different hips have different amounts of turnout, so just use whatever setup feels best for you. If your ankles don't bend backwards a lot in dorsiflexion, then please use something under your heels to give a better sense of ease in descending towards the floor. So to recap, the easiest option is to elevate your heels using a wedge, books, or something else. This gives artificially flexible ankles and good support. The next option is to just do a flat-footed squat, which is harder in terms of range of motion and will be easier on the quads because you're using more your back chain. Finally, if you allow the heels to lift off the ground in the task, suddenly you'll have a quad-dominant squat. You'll really be using your front thighs. This is really the way we want to go eventually because it increases our options so much in how we can squat down and perform this circular squat. It's going to challenge your balance more and really be hard for your quads.